Hi, I'm Tariq.
And I'm Sofia.
Welcome to another episode of the ChapterTwo Experience.
Today we're talking about one of the most flexible and really investment-smart ways to gain EU residency, the Greece Golden Visa.
Okay, let's unpack this a bit. When clients are looking at EU residency, they're often seeking stability, freedom. Greece seems to offer that, right? That strategic location sitting right there at the crossroads of continents. But what are the immediate benefits, the things you get straight away with this visa?
Right. Well, the really big one isn't just Greek residency, it's that you become part of the whole EU and Schengen system. Think of it like your access card to the entire Schengen zone. It's renewable every 5 years, just as long as you hold on to that initial property investment.
That means travel?
Exactly. Visa-free travel across all 29 Schengen countries, that's a major draw.
And I heard something about flexibility.
Yeah.
Like you don't actually have to live there.
That's absolutely right. And it's quite unique. There's no minimum physical stay required to keep the visa. Yes, you just need to maintain ownership of the property. That's it.
That's incredible flexibility.
It is. And it ties into financial planning too. If you're not a tax resident, you're generally only taxed on income you earn inside Greece. That's a significant advantage people sometimes miss when they just focus on the property price.
Okay, good point. So speaking of property price, real estate is the main path here, right?
It is, yes. The primary route.
Let's get into those investment tiers then. I know this sometimes causes confusion. Why are there 3 different price points? 250K, 400K, 800K, if they all lead to the same golden visa?
Yeah, that's a common question. It's basically about location and market management by the Greek government.
Wow.
They brought in the higher tiers, especially the 800K one, for really high demand areas. Think central Athens, Mykonos, Santorini.
Hotspots.
Exactly. It was partly to, manage the property market in those zones, prevent overheating, and maybe preserve local housing access a bit. It wasn't just about raising money.
Right. Makes sense. So could you just clearly lay out those 3 tiers for us? What are the minimums?
Sure. So there are 3 main property investment tiers available. The standard entry level, the most common one, is $250,000. That applies to most regions of Greece.
Okay.
Then there's a $400,000 tier. This often applies to specific types of properties or maybe larger properties outside those prime zones, sometimes commercial conversions too.
Right.
And finally, the top tier is $800,000. This is specifically for purchasing property, usually needing to be at least 120 square meters in those high-demand locations like Central Athens, Thessaloniki, Santorini, and Mykonos.
Got it. But even with that 800K requirement, the residency benefit you get is exactly the same as the 250K one.
Precisely. The Golden Visa itself, the rights, and the 5-year renewability, it's identical across all tiers.
So why would someone opt for the 800K? Just the location?
Often, yes. It's lifestyle preference, or maybe they see better rental income potential in those prime tourist markets. Remember, you are allowed to rent out your Golden Visa property.
Oh, okay. Good point. Income potential.
So the choice really comes down to your budget, where you want to be, and maybe your investment goals for the property itself, but the residency card. Same for everyone.
Let's switch gears slightly. Family. The inclusion policy here seems, really generous.
It's exceptional, truly. It's designed as a multi-generational plan. So it includes the main applicant, of course, their spouse, their dependent children up to the age of 21. And here's the really standout part. It also includes the parents of the main applicant and the parents of the spouse.
Wait, both sets of parents?
Both sets, your parents and your spouse's parents. That's quite rare and incredibly valuable for many families.
Wow. Okay, so you have this renewable residency, potentially for the whole extended family. But let's be clear, this isn't citizenship straight away, right?
Yeah.
There's a difference if you want a Greek passport eventually.
Absolutely. That's a crucial distinction. The Golden Visa gives you long-term residency, renewable indefinitely as long as you hold the asset. But becoming a Greek citizen, getting that EU passport, that requires more.
What does it require?
It requires actual physical presence. You'd need to genuinely live in Greece for 7 years, and then you'd need to pass tests showing you've integrated language skills, knowledge of Greek culture and society.
So it's a pathway, but it's an optional one that requires commitment.
Exactly. It's there if your long-term goal is full EU citizenship, but you don't have to pursue it to keep your residency through the Golden Visa.
Okay, understood. Now, for someone listening who's thinking, this sounds good, what's the process like? How long does it take?
Well, you need to factor in some time. Processing for the Greece Golden Visa can take up to 9 months.
9 months? Why so long?
It depends on a few things, getting all your documents together, the specific region maybe, the property purchase and registration process, and then the government review of your file.
Right, paperwork, bureaucracy.
It can seem daunting. There are lots of moving parts. Legal work, notary involvement, translations, especially the property side in Greece.
So that's where Chapter 2 comes in. How do we help streamline that?
That's exactly our role. We manage that whole process for you end to end. We guide you on property selection if needed, but crucially, we handle all the coordination.
Like the lawyers, translators.
Yes, legal coordination, ensuring the property transaction is smooth, getting official translations done correctly, liaising with the notary, and then compiling and submitting the final residency application. We take that friction out of the 9-month timeline. Thanks for joining us for this deep dive on Greece's Golden Visa.
If you're looking for EU residency through smart real estate investment, remember this is more than a transaction. It's potentially a multi-generational legacy you're building. Let's start your journey. Visit www.chapter2.ae, drop your questions in the comments, and stay tuned for the next episode of the Chapter 2 Experience.